Maybe they actually are true love, and if that really is the case, why not just observe for a few years if their feelings still have not changed at all? Then just let them be together. After hearing that, Mom turned to look at Dad. Dad thought about it for a second and said, "That is not impossible, but she definitely has to move out." You added one more thing. But the place you arranged for Rain absolutely cannot let the oldest sister find out about it. Otherwise, if some new character shows up out of nowhere, the only option left will be marriage. Finally, the husband and wife made up their minds. The three of you went back to Rain's room. By now, Rain had cried himself into a complete mess, his whole body trembling. Like a single gust of wind could knock him right over. Hannah was aching to hold him, but every time she tried, the younger sisters blocked her. "Honey, you do not have to go abroad after all." "Dad, are you serious?" Joy instantly spread all over Hannah's face. Mom immediately added, "But Rain is still a young man after all, and we are not related by blood. It is honestly not appropriate with so many girls in this house. So I have decided that Rain will move out and live somewhere else." Rain never in a million years imagined that the very day he was brought back as the Chen family son, he would be kicked right out. He looked like his soul had completely left his body. The next second, his eyes rolled back and he just collapsed unconscious, hearing his body hit the floor. Hannah immediately tried to rush to him, but Dad kicked her hard right to the side. Mom also gave a very firm order without any hesitation. "Someone carry Rain downstairs. I will personally escort him to his new home." Rain, who was faking being passed out, never expected Mom to be this decisive. He could only keep his eyes shut and mumble softly, "Mom and Dad, I love you both," when you heard his voice. Your toes literally curled so hard, they dug a 2-bedroom apartment into the floor. It was painfully cringy. Help me, how can someone just start sleep-talking the second they pass out? That is so freaking dumb. When Rain felt himself lying on the back seat of the car, he just opened his eyes right up. But what he never expected was that Mom had actually planned to ride with him a little way. And just at that moment, she happened to turn around to check on him. Their eyes met directly. Rain tried to shut his eyes immediately, but Mom suddenly opened her mouth and asked Rain, "Do you like Hannah?" Then Mom quietly pressed the record button on her phone in her pocket. Rain put on this act of rolling his eyes like he was really thinking and said, "Mom, of course I like her. But my feelings for her are just admiration for my oldest sister, the kind of love you have for family. There is absolutely no romantic stuff between us." Mom seemed to breathe a sigh of relief. "And do you feel the same way about the second and third sisters too?" Rain totally thought he had guessed the right answer and jumped right on it. "Yes, I like all 4 of my sisters in this house equally, no ranking among them. They are all second place. First place belongs to Mom and Dad." Hearing that, Mom felt a little heavy-hearted. "Rain, Mom loves you too, you know. But you have already seen how your oldest sister is toward you, so we have to arrange for you to live outside. But do not worry, as long as you do not do anything over the line and just get along well with Ethan. You will still be our 6th young master of this family." Hearing the meaning behind Mom's words, Rain finally breathed a little sigh of relief. At the same time, he was already thinking about how to make a piece of trash like you get shunned by the whole family. Completely not noticing that Mom had been watching him the entire time, Mom was thoroughly disappointed and decided not to give Rain the bank card she had brought in her purse as compensation. After driving for a little over an hour, the car arrived at a high-end apartment building, but the moment Rain saw it was an apartment, his face fell. Right then, a female housekeeper stepped forward and opened the car door for them. "Hello, madam. Hello, 6th young master. I am the housekeeper in charge of your residence here. My surname is Ho. If you ever need anything at all, you can always call my number. Here's my business card." Rain did not take it. He just threw himself into Mom's arms and started crying uncontrollably. "Boo-hoo, Mom, I kind of do not want to live alone. I am gonna miss you guys so much." The housekeeper, Miss Ho, spoke up. "6th young master, this place is extremely safe. If you ever feel lonely, you can always get to know the neighbors. All the residents on your side are male and a few of them are around your age. I am sure you will get along with them just fine." Mom reached out and gently stroked his back. Slowly pulling him out of her arms, she gave a look to the housekeeper, Miss Ho, who immediately got the signal from the madam, and pulled Rain off to the side. Taking this chance, Mom had already gotten into the car, locked the door, and said, "Rain, you are all grown up now. You have to learn to be independent. Mom still has things to do." And without even waiting for Rain to say a word back, the driver took the hint immediately and started the car. Rain glared at the car disappearing into the distance with a twisted look of pure venom and clenched both his fists. "Rain, young master, allow me to show you to your room, shall we?" The housekeeper, Miss Ho's face still held that same unreadable smile. By the time Mom got home, she was starting to feel a bit dizzy. If she had not been worked up so badly by Rain and her eldest daughter, she would not have gone so long without eating. For the first time, Mom felt this little pang of bitterness in her heart. Just then, a maid suddenly came up and said to her, "Madam the Second, Miss Third Miss and Fifth Young Master are all waiting for you to have dinner."